Yo, what up guys, this is your boy Judah Yuki or your boy Legendary here, and today people are going to be doing another how-to video. This is going to be how to build Alexis's Rhodes deck in Duel Links, so let's just hop right into it. As you can see right here, this is Alexis's deck. It's a very straightforward deck. Obviously it's a ritual deck, so anyway, we got one copy of Cyber Angel Dakini. That's pretty much her boss monster in the deck, her strongest monster. Next we got Cyber Angel Benten, Cyber Angel Idaten, we got Cyber Prima, Blade Skater, Estole Cyber Gymnast. This is a really good card in Duel Links because once per turn you can discard a card from your hand to target face-up attack position monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So you could just keep discarding something to pop it. She has really good defense, 1800 defense, so they could probably like ram right into it or whatever, or just summon to get rid of a very powerful monster your opponent controls. It's really easy to do that. It's kind of like Plasma Vice. It is Plasma Vice's effect pretty much, but on a level 4 monster, which is so much easier to do than summoning Plasma Vice. So it's very powerful, very aggressive, definitely worth it. We got Cyber Tutu. This card will allow you to attack directly for some game. We got Gemini Elf and Cold Enchanter. Gemini Elf is a card she used when she was younger. Cold Enchanter is a card she used in the manga. She doesn't have a lot of monsters, so it was hard to fill up full 10 monsters, but you know, it is what it is. But these are her cards, Gemini Elf and Cold Enchanter. Like I said, you can mix anime and manga together. It really doesn't matter. Next, we got one copy of Machine Angel Ritual. She has 3 copies in the anime. I wanted to add 3, but unfortunately, this card is limited. I think this card is limited to 1. No, it's limited to 2 actually. In Duel Links, you can only have 2 copies of limited cards. So Cyber Angel Dakini and Machine Angel Ritual, they're both limited to 2, which means you can either have 2 copies of Dakini or 2 copies of Machine Angel Ritual, or 1 copy of Dakini and 1 copy of Machine Angel Ritual. So obviously, you know, I was put in a tight spot. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? The Ritual spell card is very important, and so is the ace, the strongest monster in the deck, the ace monster, Dakini. So I didn't want to take Dakini out because that's the ace monster, so I left that in. And I just settled for 1 copy of Machine Angel Ritual. And instead what I did was I added 2 copies of Machine Angel Absolute Ritual. That way, you know, you have more rituals. It'll make it easier to go in the deck. And, you know, it's not as strong as it would be, unfortunately, but it is what it is. For now, you guys are allowed to run 2 copies of Machine Angel Absolute Ritual until they pretty much unlimit Machine Angel Ritual. If they bring it back up to 3, then add either 2 or 3 copies of that, and then just 1 copy of Absolute Ritual, because in Arc 5 she only had 1 copy of Absolute Ritual. So just add 1 copy if they ever unlimit Machine Angel Ritual, but for now just use 2. But yeah, then we got Fulfillment of the Contract, pretty much the premature burial for the rituals. Then we got Ritual Weapon. This will allow you to equip this to Benten and Idaten. They're pretty weak in stats, but this will give them 500 extra attack points, plus the 1000 boost that you get if you tribute off, I forgot if it's Benten or Idaten. I know if you tribute one of them off, all your Cyber Angel Ritual monsters, I think, gain 1000 attack and defense points. So if you add that plus the Ritual Weapon, that's pretty much 2500 extra attack points. So that's just really powerful. Then we got the Ritual Cage, the continuous spell card. I think, yeah, you get this through level up reward, I believe. You take no battle damage from battles involving ritual monsters you control, which is good for defense. And on top of that, your ritual monsters cannot be targeted by or destroyed by monster effects. So Jaden's Plasma Vice won't affect your ritual monsters. They can't get rid of it with that. That's really powerful. Unfortunately, it's not by spell or trap cards either, which kind of sucks, but at least it protects you from some powerful monster effects. That could be like Johan's Gravity Crush Dragon and stuff like that. Like there's definitely utility in that. Some protection is always good. Then we got some Stray Lambs. These are just tokens, just as tribute fodder for your rituals. That's pretty much all it's there for. And then Urgent Ritual Arts is a trap card that you get through level up reward. If you control no ritual monsters, you can banish a ritual spell card from your hand and then pretty much activate that card's effect on this card. So it's pretty much an extra ritual. You banish one of your rituals and then you get to ritual summon. So it's pretty much like having a 4th copy of a ritual spell card. Then we got Spirit Barrier. If you control a monster, you take no battle damage. So it's kind of like the same thing for Ritual Cage, but this works for every monster. But obviously it doesn't protect from being destroyed by monster effects. It's just for battle damage. It's just defense. And then Spell Shield type 8 is a counter trap card. This card is very important because this will really come in handy for those characters that use really powerful spell cards like Jaded Yugi or Aster Felix, who use Polymerization in Duel Links, you know, summoning their fusion monsters. This will allow you to negate it. You discard a spell card from your hand to the graveyard to negate the activation of an opponent's spell card, and there you go. You just stop their fusion play. So this card will come very much in handy. So just, you know, hope that they don't pop it in some other way. But yeah, this is a very powerful card. Definitely need to have that in there. But yeah, let's just hop right into the side deck real quick. So for the side deck, we have Cyber Petit Angel. Now here is the difficult part. So the Cyber Angels were a very competitive deck in Duel Links, so a lot of their cards got limited. Cyber Petit Angel is another card that got semi-limited. So Dakini, Machine Angel Ritual, and Cyber Petit Angel are both limited to 2, which means you can, like I said, only have 2 copies of them. So unfortunately, I couldn't add Cyber Petit Angel in the deck because I already have 1 Dakini and 1 Ritual, which means I can't add Petit Angel in there. So I kind of gave up a little bit of search power so I could have the Ace or the original Ritual spell card in there because they're both really good. So I had to give it up. If you guys want to add Petit Angel in there, you're going to have to either give up you're going to have to give up your only copy of Machine Angel Ritual or just give up your Ace Dakini. So that's up to you. I'll let you guys decide that. I decided I didn't want to do that because Machine Angel Ritual is really good and Dakini is also really good. And being able to search is great, obviously, for consistency, but I didn't want to get rid of the Ace and the main Ritual spell card for that. So I left it in the side deck. You guys can decide if you want to add that. We got White Knight Queen. She cannot be special summoned, which kind of sucks, but if you tribute summon for her once per turn, you could target a set card and destroy it. You got White Knight Dragon, another boss monster. You can goof around with this deck if you don't want it to be fully focused on ritual summoning, then you can add this card if you want. During either player's turn, when a spell trap card that targets this card is activated, you negate the activation and destroy it, and I think it also pops a spell trap card on the field. Then we got Polymerization. Shard of Greed is here in order to replace Pot of Greed. So if you guys want to use that to replace Pot of Greed, go right ahead. We got Big Bang Shot for extra attack and piercing. Yeah, we got Fusion Weapon is only supposed to be equipped to Cyber Blader because she only has 1 fusion, and that's Cyber Blader. Its effect is equipped only to a level 6 or lower fusion monster. It gains 1500 attack, so it's the same thing as Ritual Weapon. It powers her up ridiculously. We got the Warrior Returning Alive to revive warriors from the graveyard. We got Dust Tornado. She doesn't have Dust Tornado, she actually has Mystical Space Typhoon, but this is a proxy for her. This is basically the same thing. Obviously it's not as good as MST, but it's a replacement, so you guys can use 1 Dust Tornado to replace her Mystical Space Typhoon until we get that in Duel Links, if we ever get it. But yeah, then we got Arrival Appears. Select 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Special summon 1 monster from your hand that has the same level as the selected monster. Then we got Hollow Lightbearer. Discard 1 card and you take no damage this turn. From opponent's cards and effects. Then we got Meteor Rain. This makes all your monsters pierce for the turn. And Destruction Punch. I don't remember what this card does, but yeah, it's not that crazy, honestly. It's kind of a weird card, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the deck right there. Oh yeah, and also obviously on the side deck or extra deck, obviously we had Cyber Blader. I put it on the side deck because I put Polymerization on the side deck. I felt like adding Poly would ruin the consistency in the deck, and like I said, she only has 1 fusion anyway. It's good, but it's not that amazing, and I don't feel like it's worth adding it in the deck, to be honest. Cyber Blader is just not, it's good, it has its moments, it can be powerful, but like I said, it's just very hard to summon. You need Blade Skater and Estole Cyber in order to summon it, and then like it just requires so many resources to do it, and then it's not the best card in the world either, so I just wanted to focus more on the Cyber Angel monsters because it's a ritual deck and that's what it focuses on, and it'll be a lot better that way. But yeah, so anyway, that's the deck. I hope you guys understand why I didn't add Cyber Blader in there. You can add it if you want though, go right ahead, just mess with it. I'm just giving you a format that would best work for you guys, but you can fix it however you want. Anyway, let's hop right into the skills. So for the skills, we got Reinforcement. Return 1 card from your hand to the deck and draw a random warrior type monster. So most of your cyber monsters in your main deck are warriors except for the rituals. They're all fairies. Then we got balance to balance out your hand. You have to probably fix your deck around a bit to make sure that balance works the way you want it to work. We got draw sense earth. This will allow you to add, I believe, Cyber Gymnast, which is really powerful, or Blade Skater, or Estole Cyber, or Gemini Elf. Basically just so you could tribute fodder them. In case if you need that final monster to tribute off to some of your ritual, just activate draw sense earth. Obviously you have to have low life points to do that. You have to have at least 2,500 life points or less in order to do that, but it will allow you to at least add the monster that you need so that you could finish off your ritual summon. You got draw sense spell and trap cards to search out your rituals or your traps. You got Master of Rites. Can be used if your life points are decreased by 1,800. In the draw phase, instead of conducting a normal draw, you draw a random ritual monster or ritual spell card. This ability is absolutely amazing. This will allow you to, this gives you the consistency. So having Cyber Petit Angel, if you don't really need Cyber Petit Angel because you have this skill right here. So this pretty much does exactly that. Obviously it's not as good as Cyber Petit Angel in the sense that you have to have low life points, but this is pretty much the same thing. So if you don't want to run Cyber Petit Angel, then just run this ability and it's perfect. And then we got Master of Rites 2, begin the duel with the continuous spell card Ritual Cage. Obviously I'm not going to be adding that because I already have Ritual Cage in the main deck. But if you don't want to add Ritual Cage in the main deck and you just want to activate it as the skill, get it right away as the duel begins, then add this skill and then replace Ritual Cage in the main deck with one of the other cards in the side deck, and just do it that way. But I'm probably going to stick with Master of Rites because, you know, I don't have Cyber Petit Angel and I want that consistency. So yeah, and then we got Blessing of the Cyber Angel. Can be used if your life points are 2,000 or below. Instead of conducting your normal draw, a Cyber Angel monster is added from your hand from outside of your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. So I didn't add the picture here, but basically it allows you to add one of the 3 rituals, Dakini, Benten, or Idaten. So this is like, let's say for example you want to run 1 Machine Angel ritual and 1 Cyber Petit Angel, and you decide to sacrifice Dakini. You could activate the skill and possibly get Dakini. Like I said, it's random though. You get a random Cyber Angel monster, so, and it's from outside of your deck, so there's a possibility you might get another Benten or another Idaten, and you might not get a Dakini. So it's kind of chancy. I don't know if it's really worth it. It's up to you guys. You decide if you want to use that, but I think this build is perfect the way it is, honestly. I don't think it really needs to be, I don't think Blessing of the Cyber Angel is really necessary, but if you want to add it, go right ahead, it's up to you. But yeah, I'm probably going to stick with Master of Rites or Master of Rites 2, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, so that's the deck for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you understood my picks as to why I did what I did. This deck looks like a lot of fun. I still don't have this deck in full. I still am missing a few cards to completely finish this deck off, but I am almost done. I just need my second copy of Machine Angel Absolute Ritual, and then I think I could finally start playing the deck because I think I have almost everything else that I need. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other decks you guys want me to see. Thank you guys for everything. God bless you guys. See you guys in the next video. Gotcha!